Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is January 7th. When you'll be seeing this, it'll be January 8th. Guys, I am happy. You want to know why I'm happy? I'm happy because I finally figured out how to avoid recording videos and then winding up with no audio or not switching the screen back or doing any of that. And it's so crazy that I didn't figure this out a long time ago. I didn't figure this out a long time ago. I have two monitors, guys. I had two monitors. Why didn't I just move this software, the recording software over here so I can see what's going on and watch the video over here? Guys, I'm mind blown. So I just figured it out, so I'm happy. I no longer have to deal with that issue anymore. The only reason you guys may not get an upload is because YouTube or somebody decided to copyright and not allow me to upload. But it won't be because I didn't get audio or I didn't get the visuals right. I got it. I finally fixed it, and so we're back on track. And I wanted to talk about something that dawned on me the other day, guys. And this is going to be a video where we're doing a lot of talking. So if you're here for a body cam, I'm sorry, this is not the video. We're not even going to watch a body cam today. Today we're going to watch a reaction to Steve Will Do It in 6ix9ine's song, guys. So, but before we get into that, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get there, guys. Don't worry. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about this first. I spoke to this lady the other day, and she was telling me how she was born in New York. She was raised in New York, and she didn't really experience racism till she came down to the South, which is Georgia, where I live. And she was basically saying where she was born, where she was from, it's like racism wasn't even a thing. She didn't even know what it was until she came down to South Georgia. And this resonated with me very strongly because I actually grew up in the islands of Trinidad and Tobago. And on that island, I was specifically living on the island of Tobago. It's the smaller sister island. And while I was there, it's a very diverse island. I mean, you get people from all over the world that live on this island. Just to give you an example, my best friend was mixed. My other best friend was white. I wouldn't say my first best friend, but I had two really, really close best friends. One of them was mixed. His mom was black and his dad was white. The other one was full on white. I had another friend, a close friend, that was German, and another friend that was Asian, another friend that was black. And guys, all different kind of cultures and races went to the school that I went to. And honestly, I never even knew what racism was. It just didn't exist. It did not exist on this island. Like I had no idea that whites and blacks were against each other or had something against each other, or there was some anime or issue anywhere there. I had no clue. Guys, my grandpa is Swedish, from Sweden. His family comes from Vikings. He married my grandmother, who is black and Indian. And guys, so racism just did not exist in my mind until I came to Georgia, which is the South. And one of the places where slavery and all that stuff really was practiced heavy. I don't know too much about like slavery all over the world, but I know, like, just from what I learned in school and stuff like that, that slavery in the South was basically where all that shit started. You know, where all the Harriet Tubman and the Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King and all that stuff, it all started right here in the South. And so I'm just curious, like, where you guys are. Is this like a big deal for you? Because I feel like because I live here in Georgia in the South, now that I've heard from other people's mouths as well that they kind of feel the same way that I do, I kind of feel like it's such a big thing down here. Like, it's such a big thing. Everybody cares about race here. Like, it's always white people, black people, white people, black people. You can say this, you can say that, you do this, you can do that, da, da, da. And it's just always the conversation, guys. And now, ever since Elon Musk bought Twitter, I'm not going to lie, he's been posting some really biased stuff. Really racially, I would say racially powered. I don't know the word for it, but stuff on X, guys. And I'm just wondering, like, is this really like all people really care about? Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand why it matters so much. You know, why does it matter so much? I just really don't get it, guys. And so I might be biased when we're doing this reaction. Just to kind of brief you guys, the reason we're watching this video today is because Steve Will Do It said the N-word, guys. He said the N-word, and the N-word is nigga, right? And we all like, oh, the N-word this, the N-word, oh, it's all this big stuff around the N-word, guys. And so we're gonna check it out, and we're gonna actually give our opinion and share our thoughts on what's going on, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. I don't want to talk too much. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Like, is this a really important thing where you guys are from, or was your kind of upbringing kind of like mine, where you just had a diverse group of friends and racism didn't really exist? It wasn't even in your world reality until like whenever you were informed about it. I guess that's the way to say it. By the way, we did do our giveaway, and we gave the $50 to Surrender. Here's the proof. We sent it over to Surrender. This is his real account right here. It's kind of blurry. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we went ahead and did the giveaway, guys. So we're on the road to 100 subs. At 100 subs, we're doing another $50 giveaway. So make sure you guys hit the sub button, hit the like button, and let's get into this video, man. Let's get into this diss track. It's actually a diss track to Mr. Beast. Steve Will Do It does not like Mr. Beast, guys, so we're just gonna listen to what they talking about on this diss track.
When I sleep, hey, he sound black on this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. You a geek? Who the fuck is Mr. Beast? You be sucking out the sheets, nigga. Everything about you fake, I can see right through it. I can see right through it. Everybody's scared to say it. I guess Steve will do it. Bitches trash. When's the last time you helped someone without a camera attached? Oh, lens broke, would you still come? If you stop getting views, would you still come? Telling what you do. You be out there in Dubai, getting shit on my dude. He was acting wild, now I gotta tame the beast. You gotta tame him. Why you hide about him? Just be honest, you ain't even know you claim to be. Drag down black when I creep. And I'm still making millions when I sleep. You ain't never touched the streets, you a geek. Who the fuck is Mr. Beast? You be sucking off the sheets, nigga. Black when I creep. And I'm still making millions when I sleep. You ain't never touched the streets, you a geek. Who the fuck is Mr. Beast? You be sucking off the sheets, nigga. Wild body, with this BB a little bitch, I call a stop body. Like it's hydraulic. Fucking looking at my chain, giving me a stop body. Niggas mad, baby on my licks. Bitch sad. Legs deep, get into the bag. Right moves, I'ma do the wait. See the same nigga. Only thing that chain got bigger. Wrist got faster. Hole got thicker. Mr. Beast hit him with the hey. Dressing all black when I creep. When I still making millions when I sleep. You ain't never take a piece, you a geek. Who the fuck is Mr. Beast? You just sucking off the sheets, nigga.
Alright, guys. So before we go any further in the video, guys. Alright. First of all, that song is ass. That song is ass. I'm just gonna say it. The song's ass. Steve, the song is ass. 6ix9ine, the song is ass. Okay? It's okay though. I still fought with Steve. I still fought with Steve heavy. I watched all Steve's videos. Even when he was on like the Nelk channel and all that shit, bro. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The song is just ass. You know, we make better songs. I have ass songs too. But let's just talk about the elephant in the room, right? So this whole N-word pass thing, guys, this whole N-word pass thing, where only way a white person can say the word nigga is if they get a pass from a solidified black person in the black community culture kind of deal. Do I agree with this ideology? Absolutely not, guys. Here's why I stand on it. Here's why I stand on it. And guys, this is coming from me. I was raised, I grew up, hold on, somebody's blowing up my phone, bro. Okay. I grew up on the east side of Atlanta, guys. If you don't know what the east side of Atlanta is, guys, just know it's black, okay? Just know it's black, it's hood, you feel me? I was in the streets, dabbled in the streets, did all type of shit, guys. And all my friends, my high school was predominantly black. I probably can name how many white people went to my high school on one hand, guys. How many, not even white people, guys, how many different race people went to my school on one hand, guys. So, all my friends was in the streets, growing up, and this is after I moved from the islands, guys. This is once I finally moved to Georgia, and I moved to Georgia when I was 9 years old, guys. So I'm 25 now. I've been here most of my life. I know Atlanta more than I know anywhere else. And there was also white people in the hood, right? White people in the hood that said the word nigga. And no one really cared. No one cares. Let me tell you why no one cares, guys. Because it's just a word. And for one, it's just a word, okay? And for two, you grew up with us. You are our friends. You are our friend. You know what I mean? You're saying the word nigga. We're not saying the word nigga because it comes down from the black ancestors passed it down to us, and now we yield this word with passion, and you know what I mean? We say the word nigga because that's what people around us were saying. You know what I mean? That's how the people around us was talking to each other. That's how the word, no one came to me and said, hey, you have now received the nigga acclamation and you can now pass the N-word on to your fellow. No, guys, but so we got to stop treating it like that. We got to stop treating it like that. You guys are giving it way too much meaning. Nigga was just used because that's what the people around you was saying. They was talking, that's how they talk. Girls was calling a boy, the person they go with, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? You was calling your partners, your friends, that's my nigga. You feel me? They're my nigga right here. You feel me? Everything was addressed. Nigga was just thrown around. Like, feel me? It's just a word. You feel me? And when I was on the islands, when I was growing up in Tobago, that word was never used. So it didn't even cross my mind at all. When I came to Atlanta though, when I first heard that word, and people was throwing the word nigga around, you feel me? I found out that it was like a term used for like racist stuff back in the day through like history and stuff like that. And I know none of my family members really used the word honestly. None of my family members really used the word a lot. So, or at least in around me. So I thought it was a cuss word. You know what I mean? I thought it was a cuss word. I remember the day I went to one of my friend's house. I went to one of my friend's house one day. I'm not going to say his name, but you know what I'm talking about. Free you, man. I went to my friend's house one day, and he was able to say nigga around his parents. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a cuss word at all. It wasn't a cuss word at all. He was able to just say nigga, do this, do that. And I don't know where I'm going with this story, but I do know that it was just a thing, a word that people around you used normally. Like, it was just a part of the everyday vocabulary of growing up in a dominantly black area or in the hood or in the streets or whatever you want to call it. That's just what people use. You feel me? And as more people in the streets get more fame and stuff like that, and or people from the hood get more fame and they wind up getting famous and stuff like that. 6ix9ine, for example, there's Mexicans that I knew that said nigga. You feel me? No big deal. No one gives a fuck. So as people like 6ix9ine come up, and then Steve is hanging around 6ix9ine, and Steve also has a bunch of other black friends, and they all use the word nigga. He gets to feel comfortable to say the word nigga, guys. It is what it is, guys. My whole thing is we gotta just stop making it a big deal. The only reason this word has any meaning is because people like to give it meaning by gatekeeping it or treating it like it's something sacred or something that was passed down from the lords to them and only for them to use. Guys, it's just a word, and people use it because that's who they hang around. Like whoever you hang around, you pick up, you start to talk like them, you start to communicate like them, and that's how the word winds up spreading, guys. It's not about, you know, of course the derogatory word, the word does have meaning behind it. We have to acknowledge that the way they used it in the past, it does have meaning. We have to acknowledge that, the hard R version. But as far as the everyday the everyday way people use it in their communication, like it's just a word, you know, like, you know what I mean. It's just not that big a deal, in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't really give a fuck. I had a white friend. I remember my white friend named Jalen. I had a white friend named Jalen. Shout out to Jalen, bro. We was at my one friend's house one day, and we was eating chicken out his fridge. We was eating chicken, and my friend Jalen told me, he like, damn, bro, you not gonna finish your chicken? You feel me? And I didn't really like slimy chicken, so I leave like the gristle and stuff on my chicken. My friend Jalen, who was white, he was like, you're not gonna finish your chicken? I was like, I don't want this. You feel me? I'm done. This man Jalen literally ate the rest of the chicken off the bone, literally. You feel me? And I don't know why that means anything, but for example, Jalen said the word nigga all the time, but none of us cared, guys. We didn't care. Jalen was our friend, and this is how we all talk everywhere we go. You know what I mean? And Jalen was a part of that too. So we never restricted Jalen or said, Jalen, you can't say that word. You feel me? No one really give a fuck. It's only on the internet where people really give a fuck, I think. You know what I mean? I really think that it's only really on the internet where you see people really give a fuck. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I went on a little rant right there. I hope that wasn't too long. But let's go ahead and finish out this vid.
8:30 tomorrow. 8:30 Wednesday. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Steve will do it.
Yo, Jack, fuck with it, Steve. You fucking off the sheets, nigga.
I don't know what he's saying, by the way. I don't know. What is fucking off the sheets? Like, I don't know what fucking off the sheets is. Steve, what is fucking off the sheets? If you're watching this, Steve, what the fuck is that? What does that even mean?
Hold on. You know where I fucked up at, Cuff'em? Where? Getting me back in the studio.
Nah, I can tell you back in that mode. I can tell, nigga.
We need an album when you get out. Right when you get out.
Yo, that album is gonna be called Us Streamers Richer Than Rappers.
Oh, that's a W idea.
But I'm not a streamer, but internet people are way richer than
Yeah,
rappers.
way
Real shit.
Like the internet, like rappers, I hate to say it, like y'all niggas broke. Oh my God, straight up. Like
My mouth
facts.
is mad dry.
Oh, it is?
It's facts. You're the man, dude. I hate that you're going to jail. God damn it.
He'll be out sooner than you know it.
Let's go fly back, man.
What y'all think about that? Y'all think rappers, internet money better than being a rapper? I personally used to rap, guys, but I didn't like rapping because I didn't want to be a rapper. I didn't want that to be my legacy. I didn't want that to be who I am remembered as, a rapper. You know what I mean? It just seemed like something. It seemed like the common way out. You know what I mean? I wanted to do something more impactful, more meaningful. And so I decided to start my own business, and that's what I really love to do, is run my own business. Yeah.
Yo, there's a song. I put it on Neil shit. Nigga said, look,
All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? I'm not finna listen to 6ix9ine. Listen, I don't listen to 6ix9ine. Y'all know, on the channel we watch a lot of body cam footages and what 6ix9ine went through with the whole snitching and rat shit. Personally, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. That's his life. That's whatever him and his camp, Treyway and them, they got going on. I really don't give a fuck. But as far as like the antics, that's what I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of like the antics and all that extra shit. What I am gonna say though is you gotta give credit where it's due. He is right when it comes to a lot of this shit, bro. Like, it is a lot of picking and choosing in this shit. It is a lot of, oh, I'm gonna sweep this under the rug for certain people, and we gonna disown all these other people because they not cool enough. It's honestly like if you can put it into context and wrap it up, it's just basically like high school, popular kids and the regular kids. And so the popular kids, they wanna, you know, if the popular kids do some lame shit, they'll sweep it under the rug because that's part of they part of the crew. You feel me? But if a regular person do some lame shit, you know, they'll cast them out. You know what I mean? Like, treat them different and all type of stuff. So it's basically the rap game and that whole culture, they like to say, I hate they're using the word culture for that because it's not culture, but that whole culture is just like a popularity contest, bro. What I would say though, I would say for the people that actually like stand their ground on the whole N-word business, it does make Cuff'em, this black guy right here, look bad, because it's like, oh, you around these rich white people and all these other people, they're not black, but you allowing them to do this thing that we don't want them to do. He probably just like me. He probably don't give a fuck. They probably be on the game together. Him and Aiden be on the game together and saying the N-word like it's nothing, because bro, it is nothing, bro. When are we gonna just get? It's nothing, bro. Who gives a fuck? Why do you guys give a fuck? Drop a comment down below if you guys really care that much about the N-word, and if it's that big of a deal if a white person says it. Drop it down below and let me know why, because I just don't get it, guys. I really don't get it. I've never checked a white person for saying the N-word, and there's been plenty of white people I know that said the N-word. Guys, I used to go out of state and deal with a lot of people in different states, and a lot of them was white, and I used to go in their Snapchat and see in their Snapchat they all use the word nigga, guys. They're gonna do it anyway behind closed doors. No one's gonna sit here and sing a rap song, their favorite rap song, and bleep out the word like when it's in a nigga. Who the fuck finna do that? Nobody's gonna do that, guys. They're doing that for the camera, guys. They're not doing that behind closed doors. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I'm crazy as fuck for even making this video and saying this. I really don't. I don't care, bro. Like, this shit is nothing to me, bro. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 100 subs. And shout out to Steve, man. We out.